All right, so this fight that everybody want to see might have become coming to a purse bid. And that's David Benavidez versus Dimitri Bivol for the WBC title at 175 pounds since David Benavidez has been the interim champion. Well, since them being with two different sides of the street, with Benavidez being at PBC and Dimitri Bivol being with Matchroom. So now this purse bid, you never know. Turkey said that he's not going to bid on it, and Benavidez promoter was talking about how they're going to fight only on PBC. He did say that he don't care about the money. He'll fight Bivol with the 70-30 split that might go down, but he said that his promoter said that he does not want to see Benavidez fight overseas, that the fight should be in America. And he also was talking about the PBC. Don't count out the PBC, and it's not about the money. People act like the PBC don't got money. Let me say this, right? I want to see the fight. I know Bivol just came off an undisputed fight, and let me just say this honestly. I know people thought that there was going to be a trilogy between Arthur Benavidez and Bivol, but if the WBC, what Suleiman said, he was going to enforce it come April 8th, I believe. If he forced this and it goes to a purse bid, I wouldn't be surprised if Bivol gives up the belt, or they're going to pay David Benavidez a step aside money. But I'm going to say this: if Bivol gives up that WBC belt and goes back and fight Benavidez for a third time, I will say that this might be the first time where they're going to try to stand up to the sanctioning bodies. Now, you've been hearing reports that they're going to start this league, kind of like how the PBC is with Turkey and Dana White. And, you know, he kind of had the whole boxing world scratching their heads because we were sitting there like, wow, he finna try to lower all of the WBC, WBA, IBF, and WBO titles, especially when they tried to bring the belt up. Like I said, WBC, they're always bringing that belt up, you know, for marketing. And Turkey said no, and he showed the Ring Magazine an undisputed belt. So don't be surprised if they do that and try to say, well, because they was undisputed, we're going to go for lineal now, which will kind of lower the belts. I know a lot of people, you know, a lot of us know about what lineal is, but the average consumer, they may not know. But don't be surprised if this is kind of like the Cold War, how he was with the Soviet Union, with Turkey and Suleiman. But we'll see. I mean, Turkey said that he's going to work with the belts, but Dana White is saying something totally different. And so we really don't know what's going on. All we know is that Turkey and Dana White said that they got some big announcements coming. Turkey talk about what games and all of that. But to get back to my point with the Bivol versus Benavidez, this might be the first sign of like this Cold War going on with PBC and the Zone. It's just hard for me to believe that Bivol is going to come to PBC, but you know, he might. Or don't be surprised if Al Heyman steps in for Benavidez and pivots him to do something different. But I just want to get my quick thoughts about it. Tell me what y'all think.